Alright, okay, let's look at this question. Alright, you read the question and you try the question before I explain. Alright, okay, let's try the question here. So, the question here is asking us to solving this problem based on in a tea shop, 70% of the customer order tea with milk, right? 70% of the customer order tea with milk, 20% with lemon, and 10% tea with neither, right? Neither means not milk or not lemon, right? So if you see, they have three possibilities, right? The customer, right? So tree diagram is very helpful here for these cases here. So it's either the customer take with milk, or the customer take with lemon, or the customer take the tea with neither of this, right? So I put it as N, right? I just represent it. So 70% is referred to 0.7, right? 70 over 100. And 20% taking lemon. And 0.1, right? 10% with neither, right? With neither. So if you total up these three, you are getting 1, right? So later on, after the person taking the tea with milk, maybe he or she were taking tea with milk and take sugar, right? So if you look at the question here, they have mentioned that of those who taking tea with milk, 3 over 5 take sugar, right? 3 over 5 take sugar. So means that taking sugar or without the sugar. So it's 3 over 5, right? 3 over 5, and this will be definitely 2 over 5. If you're taking sugar, it's 3 over 5. Not taking sugar will be 2 over 5. Total up, this must be 1. So, and another one will be of those who taking tea with lemon, right? Taking tea with lemon, 1 over 4 take sugar. 1 over 4 take sugar. And definitely, if this is 1 over 4, this will be 1 minus with 1 over 4. So you have 3 over 4, which is not taking sugar. And those who take tea with neither milk or lemon, taking sugar is 11 over 20. Means only take tea with sugar, right? Without lemon and milk. So, and definitely this one will be 9 over 20, right? I'm taking 1 minus with 11 over 20. So then I have finished construct the tree diagram. So now, so you try to read the question again. I have represent the information given on the tree diagram. And now we are use it to find the probability that the customer takes sugar, right? So now we want to find the probability that the customer take sugar. So the probability of the customer take sugar can be come from three parts, right? Either is take the sugar with the milk, right? Or take sugar with lemon and take sugar with none of the milk or the lemon. So it means that we can either write it as milk with sugar, or lemon with sugar, or maybe none of the choice here, not milk and not lemon, but taking sugar, right? A plain tea with sugar. So, okay, how to calculate this, right? Alright, a very simple way to calculate this will be using the tree diagram. So which taking milk with sugar, right? Milk with sugar. So I taking 0.7 multiply with 3 over 5, or maybe taking lemon with sugar. So 0.2 times 1 over 4. 0.2 times with 1 over 4, or maybe 0.1 times with 0.1 multiply with 11 over 20, right? 11 over 20. So these three branches is the one that taking the tea with sugar, right? Taking tea with sugar, either they are taking from with milk, lemons, or none of these two, right? But as long as I want to know how many customer, the percentage of customer taking sugar. Without, I don't want to know they are taking with milk, lemon, or none of them, right? I just want to know they are taking sugar, right? So I calculate this is all the possibility. All right, let's calculate. Okay, so which will be 21 over 40 in fraction, right? nearly more than 50%, nearly 50%, right? So if we convert to, it's 0.525, right? 0.525. This is the probability, right? Either this or this. So the percentage here will be 52.5%, right? Means that nearly, slightly more than half of the customer is taking with sugar, right? So taking with sugar. So later on, okay, look at the question here. So part 2, right? Find the probability that the customer take milk or sugar or both. Read the question carefully. Find the probability that the customer take milk, right? Take milk or sugar or both. Means that the customer is taking milk or sugar or both. This is the meaning. It means the union, right? It's union. Means that it's probability of M union with S here. Alright, so there are two ways of finding this. So I show you. So actually I've explained before. So you can get the information from the tree diagram. Because it's either milk or with sugar. It can be without milk. Alright, so means the first branch is involved, right? So the first branch is involved. Milk and sugar, right? Two also inside here, right? Milk and sugar, right? So milk without sugar also okay. Why this is okay? Because they use the word milk or sugar. The word or here means either one, right? Milk or sugar. So this one also can accept. Alright, so this one also can accept. Why? Sugar, right? Either you taking milk or sugar, I also calculate as in my probability. So why? Even though you're taking lemon, but you have taking sugar, right? But this, no, not. Why? You're taking lemon, I want taking milk, right? I want those who taking sugar, but you are not taking sugar, so not involving. This is none, right? No. None. So means that but you're taking sugar, right? You're not taking milk, you're not taking lemon, but you're taking sugar, so I accept you, right? Because I said milk or sugar, right? So this branch, this one, no, right? It's not taking milk or lemon, right? They want taking milk, so, and not taking sugar also, so not involved in my calculation. So I just add up these 4 branches, right? Add up these 4 branches. So alright, let's see how I add up. Very simple, you just multiply 0.7 multiply 3 over 5, right? And for this you have 0.7 multiply with 2 over 5. And for this you will have 0.2 multiply with 1 over 4. And for this you have 0.1 multiply with 11 over 20, right? If you still remember when I talk about tree diagram, if you add up all the probability here, let's say if you calculate this, right? If you add up all the probability here, you are getting 1, right? So never mind, now you just add up all this. 0.7 multiply 3 over 5 plus with 0.7 multiply 2 over 5 and 0.2, 1 over 4 and 0.1, 11 over 20, right? Add up these 4, alright? Add up this 4, which will giving you 0.805, or in fraction, right? In fraction it will be 161 over with 200. It's 80.5% of it either taking milk or sugar, right? So this is a first way of doing this. Okay, I will show you another way, right? By using formula, right? This is the way I directly use the tree diagram, right? Use the tree diagram. Another way will be, this is alternative 1, right? Another way will be alternative 2. We'll be using the formula, right? Milk union with, so the formula will be probability of milk A union B plus with probability of those who taking sugar minus away probability of milk, take milk with sugar, right? This is using formula. This is using the understanding of the tree diagram, right? So both is accepted. So milk, probability of taking milk Now, probability of taking milk is 0.7, right? 0.7. Probability of taking sugar, right? You have calculated just now from part A, which is 0.525. 0.525. So minus with probability of taking milk with sugar, right? Milk with sugar, milk and sugar. This is the probability of milk with sugar, milk and sugar. So it will be 0.7 times with 3/5. Okay, I repeat again. I'm using formula for the union of two events. So if you look at here, 0.7, where I get from probability of taking milk is 0.7, right? And this is taking sugar. I already calculated. So I just plug in only, and this one I get from the first branch, and I calculated. It should have the same answer. All right? Which were giving 0.805. Either one of these is okay in solving this problem. Alright, let's look at part C. Alright, okay, let's continue answer this question. Find the probability that the customer takes sugar and milk. Right, so very simple. So the probability that the customer taking milk and sugar is you're taking 0.7 multiplied with 3/5, right? 0.7 multiplied with 3/5. Okay, which giving you 0.42. 0.42, right? So, and the question is asking her hence, right? Hence, find the probability that the customer take milk. Find the probability that the customer take milk given that the customer take sugar. So the meaning here will be the probability that the customer taking milk given that the customer taking sugar, right? So read again. So find the probability that the customer take milk given that the customer take sugar. Given that the customer taking sugar. So as you know that this is based on the formula, your probability of taking milk and sugar, take sugar and milk, and divide by the probability of taking sugar, right? So it's overall, you know that probability of taking sugar from part A is 0.525, right? 0.525, and for this is 0.42, right? 0.42 means which is when you calculate, you can see customer is favor for those who taking sugar. They actually favor in taking milk also. You see the probability. You calculate, okay, you will know the percentage. Which were giving 4/5, right? 4/5 means it's nearly 80%, right? 80% of, okay, this is how we explain. 80% of those who taking sugar, they like to take with milks, right? They like to take with milk, so it's 80%, all right? So this is a popular drink. I can say that this is a quite popular drink. So because for those who taking with sugar, right? For those who taking with sugar, the taking milk is 80% of them. Right? That's all for this problem. Hope you can understand.